Hey, welcome to the second course where we do a deep dive in the lyrics and meaning behind the music. I'm musically malnourished. You're on my journey to go deep and wide in discovering new music and artists. We're looking at the song Play Around by Lawrence from their 2016 album Breakfast. So let's hop on in and give this a deeper look. I don't think there's an about for this song. Yeah. So let's take it line by line. We already kind of established the premise of this song. I called it as it was progressing in the reaction, the idea of playing around. It seems that his partner wants to pursue other people, and he's just like not really on board with that. It's almost this idea that the relationship's sinking, and that she thinks, well, maybe we pursue other people and that will help revive our relationship. Wild way of thinking. And so he's like, I'm not really on board with that. So he takes that idea of playing around. She wants to go play around. And he talks about playing around as far as writing music and that being the therapy, the thing that when he's feeling down and needs this renewal, that's the way that he goes about it. So let's jump in here. Says, so I hear what you're saying, that it's been nice, but it's time for a change. And your advice is we got to play around till we're no longer feeling down. Like a teacher in a schoolhouse and you're the class, I want your undivided attention. Or is that too much to ask? Are we going to play around till we're no longer feeling down? It's cool, too, the progression within the song. Your advice is we got to play around. Are we going to play around? I'll just play around. I'm going to play around. I'll just play around. Yeah. And it kind of goes on to her actually, or him saying, like, you can feel free to go do that. But it's almost like the suggestion. And then are we really going to do this? Well, I am going to play around, but it's not in the way that, she was thinking. I was trying to figure out the best wording in the reaction. It's almost like this, this frustration, but it's also in this very, not like a lashing out in anger type way. And I don't know if it's his voice that helps that, but this idea of almost exasperation, like, what are you talking about? No, like if we're going to be together, you're going to have my undivided attention and I demand your undivided attention as you should. Okay. If you're in a relationship that somebody wants to share you, please don't. Okay. There is better out there for you. Believe me on that. It may not feel like it sometimes, feel like you got too much history, but I am telling you what, freaking run. Okay? Find somebody who believes that you are worth all of them and they believe that they deserve all of you. Not in a psycho, super clingy, super needy way, but in a healthy, if we're going to build something together, let's build it together, okay? I'm not much into that kind of thing, like fumbling for the keys or tugging at the strings. I'll just play around the only way that I know how. Who knows, I might just find a new sound, which I think there's a deeper idea here, right? This idea of finding a new sound, finding a new breath of wind, finding a new fervor, toward life. Because we're a little bit different, me and you. When I'm searching for adventure, I find it in a tune. I'm going to play around till I'm no longer feeling down. Yeah, till I'm no longer feeling down. So yeah, I think it also hints at a deeper thing too. We all have to be very careful when we feel weak. It's in our weaknesses that we're often led to make really poor decisions. It's on the bad days, right? It's when we feel hopeless or bored or whatever that we have to be on guard for ourselves, our hearts, our minds. And honestly, what it does remind me of is in the Gospels, after Jesus is baptized, he is led, it says the Holy Spirit leads him into the wilderness where he spends 40 days and 40 nights and he fasts. And it sounds so duh, but it says, and then he was hungry. And that's when the tempter, the devil, showed up and tempted him 3 times. It's almost like when he's at his weakest and also on the verge of like a victory, that the temptation shows up to lure you away. And so him recognizing like when I'm feeling down, when I need a new sound, when I need adventure, I'm going to go find it in a tune. Now you have to be careful that you're not just like using those things as escapism, because, not that she's justified in her actions, this idea of going and pursuing other people, because if that's what you're going to do, it's like, you just need to recognize this relationship's not good. It's not healthy. We just need to part ways. But if things are kind of healthy, but you're bored or wanting some like new spice, it's like, just be careful, go find a healthy outlet for that. One that will be beneficial to you, that then you can come into the relationship and make the relationship stronger. So if that's walking, if it's music, if it's reading, if it's going and seeing a movie, if it's working out, whatever it is, that then reinvigorates you, gives you new life, gives you a new sound, so you can come back into the relationship, show up and be present. So yeah, he's kind of just talking about his outlet. He's like, if I'm going to play around, which is just a great premise for this song, I'm going to literally go play around, figure out some new music. Through all the pain, I've learned a thing or two. Like, be careful what you wish for, because that's not coming true. And I'll just play around the only way that I know how. Who knows, I might just find a new sound. So go find yourself a stranger. It's fine by me. And like you, I can write my own changes like it's therapy. Dude, what a dig. So I'm going to play around till I'm no longer feeling down. Again, a really brilliant storytelling from Lawrence. Their songwriting is really strong, and I look forward to getting into more of their stuff. Let me know your thoughts on the song in the comments, or any thoughts that you have. Thanks for joining me for this one. I hope to see you in the next one, because we're eating good.